A day etched in history, the ill-fated Flight 981. Written by Malcolm Gladwell, March 3, 1974. It was a day that would forever change the landscape of aviation safety and regulations. The tragic events of that day are still remembered and studied by aviation experts and enthusiasts alike. A seemingly ordinary day turned into one of aviation's darkest hours. The skies were overcast and the atmosphere was heavy with an unspoken tension. Yet for the passengers and crew of Flight 981, it was just another day of travel. Another journey to be made. Turkish Airlines Flight 981, a McDonnell Douglas DC-10, embarked on a journey from Paris to London. The aircraft, a marvel of modern engineering at the time, was expected to make the short trip without any issues. The crew, experienced and well-trained, had no reason to suspect that anything would go wrong. It carried 335 passengers and 11 crew members, all unaware of the tragedy that awaited them. Among the passengers were families, business travelers and tourists, each with their own stories and destinations. The cabin was filled with the usual hum of conversation, the rustling of newspapers, and the occasional laughter of children. The flight was a routine one, a short hop between two major European capitals. The route was well traveled, and the weather, though cloudy, was not a cause for concern. The pilots followed their standard procedures, confident in the reliability of their aircraft and their own skills. Passengers settled into their seats anticipating a smooth and uneventful journey. Some read books or magazines, others chatted with their seatmates, and a few dozed off, lulled by the gentle vibrations of the plane. The flight attendants moved through the aisles offering drinks and snacks, ensuring everyone was comfortable. Little did they know, a series of technical failures were about to unfold, leading to an unprecedented aviation disaster. The first sign of trouble came when the rear cargo door, improperly latched, blew off, causing explosive decompression. The pilots struggled to control the aircraft, but the damage was too severe. In a matter of minutes, Flight 981 plummeted to the ground, leaving no survivors. The tragedy prompted a thorough investigation, leading to significant changes in aircraft design and safety protocols, ensuring that such a disaster would never happen again. The Douglas DC-10, a symbol of modern aviation. This aircraft, with its sleek design and powerful engines, quickly became an icon in the aviation industry. It was not just a plane, it was a statement of human ingenuity and technological advancement. The DC-10 was introduced at a time when the world was ready for a new era of air travel, one that promised speed, comfort, and efficiency. Its introduction marked a significant milestone in the history of commercial aviation. The McDonnell Douglas DC-10 was a marvel of engineering at the time. Engineers and designers poured countless hours into perfecting every aspect of the aircraft. From its advanced avionics to its robust structural design, the DC-10 was built to be a reliable workhorse for airlines around the world. The cockpit, with its state-of-the-art controls and instrumentation, was a testament to the technological prowess of the era. Pilots who flew the DC-10 often spoke of its responsive handling and the sense of power it conveyed. It represented a new era of air travel, capable of carrying a large number of passengers over long distances. The spacious interior of the DC-10 was designed with passenger comfort in mind. Wide aisles, ample legroom, and large windows made for a pleasant flying experience. Airlines could now offer non-stop flights to far-flung destinations, making the world feel smaller and more connected. The DC-10's ability to take off and land on shorter runways also opened up new routes and opportunities for airlines. This wide-body jetliner was a symbol of progress, capturing the imagination of travelers worldwide. People marveled at its size and capabilities, and it quickly became a favorite among frequent flyers. The DC-10's presence in the skies was a reassuring sight, a promise of safe and efficient travel. It flew over iconic landmarks, connecting cities and cultures in ways that were previously unimaginable. The boarding process was smooth and efficient, a testament to the careful planning and design that went into every aspect of the aircraft. Its design incorporated innovative features for its time, including powerful engines and a sophisticated autopilot system. The engines, with their impressive thrust and efficiency, were a key factor in the DC-10's performance. The autopilot system, a marvel of modern technology, allowed for smoother and more precise flights, reducing the workload on pilots and enhancing safety. These features, combined with the aircraft's overall design, made the DC-10 a standout in the crowded field of commercial aviation. However, hidden within its complex machinery lay a critical design flaw, one that would have devastating consequences for Flight 981. Despite the meticulous engineering and advanced technology, a single oversight in the design could lead to catastrophic failure. The maintenance crews, dedicated and skilled, worked tirelessly to keep the DC-10 in top condition, but some issues were not immediately apparent. This flaw, buried deep within the aircraft's systems, would eventually come to light in the most tragic way possible, reminding the world of the inherent risks and challenges of aviation. A series of seemingly insignificant events. The flight took off from Orly Airport in Paris without any apparent problems. The initial leg of the journey was uneventful, with clear skies and calm winds. As the aircraft reached its cruising altitude, the first sign of trouble emerged. A seemingly minor malfunction occurred with the cargo door latching mechanism. This flaw, coupled with a design oversight that made it difficult for the crew to detect the problem, set in motion a chain of events that would prove catastrophic. Unraveling the mystery, the investigation and its findings. The investigation into the crash of Turkish Airlines Flight 981 was one of the most complex and extensive in aviation history. French authorities, with assistance from international experts, meticulously examined the wreckage and analyzed flight data. Their findings revealed a chilling sequence of events. The faulty cargo door latch gave way, causing a sudden decompression at high altitude. This explosive decompression ripped the door off the fuselage, creating a gaping hole in the aircraft's body. The fatal flaw. A cargo door's deadly secret. The investigation uncovered a critical design flaw in the DC-10's cargo door. The door's locking mechanism was complex and prone to malfunction. This design, intended to ensure the door remained securely shut during flight, had a fatal weakness that went unnoticed. Furthermore, the warning system designed to alert the crew of a door malfunction was inadequate. It failed to provide a clear and timely indication of the impending danger, leaving the pilots unaware of the unfolding crisis. Preventing future tragedies. The aftermath and safety reforms. The aftermath of the Turkish Airlines Flight 981 crash sent shockwaves throughout the entire aviation industry. The devastating loss of life and the discovery of the DC-10's design flaws triggered an immediate and urgent response. Regulators mandated comprehensive design changes to the DC-10's cargo door system. These changes included a more robust locking mechanism and a redesigned warning system to provide pilots with unambiguous alerts in case of a malfunction. Remembering the victims, a legacy of loss and lessons learned. The Turkish Airlines Flight 981 disaster, which occurred on March 3, 1974, remains one of the deadliest aviation accidents in history. The flight, en route from Istanbul to London, tragically ended in a forest near Paris, claiming the lives of all 346 passengers and crew on board. This catastrophic event not only left a profound impact on the families of the victims, but also on the entire aviation industry. The Turkish Airlines Flight 981 tragedy serves as a stark reminder of the importance of aviation safety. The crash was caused by a combination of mechanical failure and human error, highlighting the critical need for rigorous safety protocols and regular maintenance checks. In the aftermath, the aviation community was forced to reevaluate and enhance safety measures to prevent such a disaster from happening again. The loss of 346 lives left an unfillable void in the lives of families and loved ones. The grief and sorrow experienced by the families were immeasurable, and the pain of losing their loved ones in such a tragic manner is something that words can hardly describe. Memorial services were held and flowers were laid at the crash site as people from around the world came together to mourn and remember the victims. Their memories live on, a testament to the human cost of this disaster. The memorial plaque, inscribed with the names of the victims, stands as a poignant reminder of the lives lost. Candles are lit, and people continue to pay their respects at the crash site, ensuring that the victims are never forgotten. This act of remembrance serves as a powerful reminder of the fragility of life and the importance of safety in aviation. The incident forced the aviation industry to confront its vulnerabilities and spurred significant safety improvements. In the wake of the crash, extensive investigations were conducted to determine the cause and to implement changes that would enhance the safety of air travel. This led to the development of more stringent safety protocols, improved aircraft design, and better training for aviation personnel. The lessons learned from this tragedy have been instrumental in shaping the modern aviation safety standards we have today. The lessons learned from this tragedy continue to shape aviation safety protocols today, ensuring that such a devastating event never happens again. Modern aircraft are now equipped with advanced technology and safety features that were unimaginable at the time of the Flight 981 disaster. Flight safety briefings and rigorous training sessions are now standard practice, all aimed at ensuring the highest level of safety for passengers and crew. The legacy of Turkish Airlines Flight 981 is a somber reminder of the past, but it also serves as a beacon of progress and a commitment to a safer future in aviation.